Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and let's jump into it right away. If you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more of these, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe. Let's see what's happening here for you. Okay, I see Tears of Joy actually just popped out here. There is an unexpected, unsuspected, I was gonna say, event happening this outside of your comfort zone. It is a very light energy. I see there actually is a cloud, like a crowd of people that are going to be entering into, which is going to lead you towards a pathway here. So this can be symbolizing actually initially something starting in a certain way is going to end up being a massive opportunity for you. I kind of see like the mouth here looks like a baby bird. The bird indicates this will bring some great news into your life, okay? You can see Tears of Joy coming forward very soon, maybe in a week or so. Timeline can be 1 or 2. 2 can be 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 hours, maybe even if something that you're expecting to happen can actually happen faster. It is going to come forward for you, okay? So I see here there's a crowd for sure, and I start actually reading or listen. Let me tell you, I'm listening because it is really hard for me to read nowadays. The Dr. Joe Dispenza Becoming Supernatural, that book, like if you haven't, go ahead and just take a look at that. And if you cannot really read, you can find audiobook. So what happens is there he's talking about the seminars that he does with meditation and stuff. I never attended one, and I don't even think that he can actually come into my region, but the thing he talks about there is like the people having transformational experiences, and that can be something that is leading you towards that. Okay, now I'm thinking that can be something like that. Also, before that, I listened to the book of someone. He invented Robert something. He invented NLP, by the way, and he has this kind of seminars as well. And I feel like this energy that just came to me as a message. Maybe there's something that you're going to attend, like a little seminar, maybe online thing that you're going to be listening to, can inspire you to become a part of a crowd that will be supporting your desires, your heart's desires. Okay. And it seems like that's happening. The timeline wise, it showed in the second quarter of the plate. This can be second quarter of the year, or maybe like a second quarter. I felt like that's the timeline coming forward, but can be like 2 weeks, 2 months, can be the timeline as well here for you. Again, I see the crowd right there. The crowd has here, there's an eye, all-seeing eye watching over you. There's a Christmas tree right under it. Christmas tree can be symbolizing a moment of celebration for you. It doesn't have to be because we passed the Christmas. It's not the time of it anymore. But I feel like it's not about considering that. It's about celebrating something. Okay, a traditional celebration, which in the April time we have the Easter and the Ramadan coming up, and other, like maybe if you're not really religious when it comes to those kind of like I don't know what they're called, the main known religions today, and maybe you're actually have a family tradition. This can be a tradition that you're going to be celebrating, which involves a tree. This can be also a tree of life, like something that roots you down. I see a beautiful crowd showing up here. There's someone dancing right there with a hat on top of their head, opening their arms up in the air. And this kind of reminds me of the whirling dervishes, if you ever watched them. That's like a meditation, that's like a trance moment for them. What they do is, I think, I don't remember if it's the right hand or the left hand, but they do like this, their hands when they're turning, whirling, because this means that I channel the energy from the creator and I send it to the ground, to the Mother Earth. Okay, it's like manifestation method basically. So I have here you actually giving up something that is higher of a value, like lower of a value here to the creator, maybe a desire that you have, and like giving up something that is lower of a value in order to get something higher of a value. And that's going to be something celebrated. Okay, it's not going to be a dreadful experience for you to leave behind. It is going to be something that will cheer you up a lot. This can be people, circumstances, situations, maybe negative thinking patterns, maybe you're leaving behind. There's some things that you are actually going to move away from, which will be like a celebration. And also, I see there's someone concerned here This can be if someone that you have surrounding you that is overthinking, you're going to bring clarity into this situation and into this person's mind as well. I see right after that, this can be the ritual that you're going to be doing to give up the things that doesn't serve you anymore, or this can be like literal the event that the things are leaving that doesn't serve you and the new ones and good ones are coming. Can be about like a even an exchange. Maybe you have a vehicle that doesn't work anymore, it just keeps bothering you all the time. Maybe you're just taking that to the parking like that lot and they sell the cars and you're exchanging that with something much better which serves you better, raise up your energy, vibration, and frequency. I have here, there's a gateway opening right there. The gateway has a bull on top. Bull is an earth sign, it's Taurus. Bull also symbolizes masculinity, masculine energy, taking action. This is divine masculine. Okay, you're a water sign, Scorpio. You might have like a very good connection with earth signs, and bull can also be someone who has a massive potential to be a great partner for you, male or female, doesn't matter, because like Taurus women can be very loving, supportive, appreciative, nurturing. Taurus men can be the same energy as well, loving, supportive, calm, nurturing, okay, enjoys earthly pleasures. And so that can be aligning with your energy as well, because you tend to have that kind of I'm not going to say not only you don't have more of the other signs have this spiritual connection and intuition. I feel like Scorpio has the highest intuitive guidance, but also you like to enjoy the earthly things as well. Okay, and I feel like here that's going to be the gateway opening, and you are actually each other's, like covering each other's back with this person. This is going to be a very aligned new relationship. But you might be in a position, maybe you don't really want a relationship. That can happen as well, because I read all of the comments. Like recently, I don't really have much time to, comment under them all the time. However, I read all of them. So I see sometimes that you maybe not want a relationship, you have been through it, you are actually enjoying your life by yourself with your cat or dog. Can happen. But I feel like the soulmate energy coming forward, this can be a companion that is very understanding and loving. Another thing here, because I see the anchor, I'm going to show it right away. You see the anchor right there? Anchor can be symbolizing this person can help you ground your energy. Maybe you have some desires, goals, and purpose. That this can be a good friend too. It doesn't have to be specifically like someone that you have a physical exchange. Can be someone that you have only emotional exchange, and the anchoring can help you manifest the things that you desire faster. This person can be like your cheerleader of like the best kind. Okay, and I feel like when they come through, the gateway is opening, then you're going to have a different perspective into the things that you're desiring. Following that, we have here a river coming down, and there's an older gentleman sitting at the end of the river. This is very like geographically, what comes to me as is the Amazon River, and there's like shaman masters. I listened to, like, I took actually some shamanic classes, and it says that originally known shamans are actually women. They believe that feminine power has that kind of like a spiritual enlightenment and like the ability to connect with the higher forces. That's why like some shamans actually dress up like in the women's clothing, so to actually make them seem like they are actually feminine, so they are worthy of the feminine connection. But this one here, so that's why I don't want to say this is actually shamanic thing, but the Amazon River, I think they're actually in South America, they're shamans as well. But this is like a wise man, which has a feather on top, his head. Feather is knowledge. Feather is wisdom, because like back in the day they used to cut like tip of the feathers and just use them as pencils and pens. So this person who has knowledge, so this can be a professor, doesn't have to be specifically someone like doing the shamanic work only for the generational knowledge that is given to them. This can be someone who's knowledgeable about the historical events as well. Maybe you are doing research in history regarding a river. The first thing popped into my head is Amazon, but it doesn't have to be the Amazon River. Okay, it can be a different one that you're researching. They're actually all around the world, historical events happening around the rivers. So I feel like there is someone here waiting for you at the end of the pathway who has a massive guidance, massive force for you. And I see that this person is sitting on top of like a chunk of money or like a big abundance resource. And this can be your inspiration, maybe inspiration of an idea, of a product, of like a service that you can provide. So it's good to pay attention to these kind of things. And you have a Scorpio. This is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but if you have Scorpio on your chart, it probably connects you to that intuitive guidance, and you're going to be guided towards this person. Water, river, seas, connections can be the way you're going to be connected to this person. Right after that, I see a legal paper coming forward. Now I'm going to say, because I saw the legal paper, this can be like a legal professional, someone who has legal knowledge as well. Okay, do not disregard that. I see that after you grab the information, you have here a spear in your hand, and you're wearing a big mask and like wearing a cloak and walking away very fast. So it's not going to be something that you're going to spend lifetimes with this person. I feel like this can be like grabbing the information and going with it. It can be something like that. It can even be like grabbing a book from a bookstore, reading it, getting the information, and moving on to the next thing. And I see that it's going to be like something fast, an upgrade. You're actually wearing the mask and a cloak and a hat. Everything is going to be given. Can be like the pieces of luxurious items that you're going to receive. And I see that after that, you are actually setting off to join a crowd here. Crowd can be symbolizing people like you. We have a W right there. It can be a win. Kind of like looks like this also looks like a symbol of Aries. This can be someone actually fiery, have leadership spirit, also guiding you. Maybe another thing with the Aries, the Emperor energy, you might be embodying this as well, guiding many people towards like their highest good, okay? Because Scorpio, you, even though they say like the Leos and the Aries are the leaders of the zodiac, you tend to have a massive guidance, like that kind of like leadership spirit within you as well. And I feel like you're going to be cultivating that. And if you're thinking like you're maybe retired, you're not really working, you don't know who to guide, what to guide, but this can even be in the building that you're at, maybe in like if you're in a community, maybe they need someone to show them the highest good, the best way to take care of things. And that can be coming back to you as like a financial payment. Okay, I feel that energy showing up here. Let's get into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, desire, intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. Letter M, as in Mary and Matthew, is present. Can be divine beings. I see G, like Georgina, George. Gia is a good name. Your desire coming extremely fast, as you can see. Not much time left here. My beautiful Scorpios. And G can mean the first name or the last name of someone. I see a G and L. Larry, Alana can mean, like it doesn't have to be even like the name of someone. It can be like Louisiana, Georgia, or Georgia. Georgia is actually a country too, right? And we have Lithuania as a country. Maybe you are actually traveling, going towards there. I see someone here. You see the long face. The long face is actually a bird. Anteater has like a long mouth as well, but I felt the bird energy here. This can be someone who is actually spreading the word. They have a paper in their hand. This can be something that they're teaching. They're maybe just guiding people, and they're standing in your heart space. This can be you maybe teaching people some things that are guiding them towards their highest good, or like you are receiving the information and giving it back to the community, to the society. Your energy field is intact. I know this is a very general reading now because I feel like there's some leaders that are listening to this. That's why the messages are coming forward in a way that like someone who's leading people needs to know. I see there's a chunk of money that you're sitting on. So money is a type of energy. The higher the quality of the energy that you put out there, the higher the amount of that you receive. Usually that's how it works. Like if you listen to wealthy people who started from scratch, they actually state that most of the time. So I feel like here there's an upgrade happening, and you have a lot of people gathering around you and surrounding you to listen to you. This can be if you're looking for a new job. We have a legal paper coming forward, and this new environment can be the environment that your heart This kind of looks like an anatomical heart shape. Your heart is desiring, and this is going to be your element. You're going to be wrapped around by people, supported. We have a male character here. Kind of looks like he's wearing a bib, like that religious people. I don't want to classify into one religion, because I saw one of the comments. They say like, not everybody's. I gave the example of Adam and Eve as like the first humans. I feel like it's not any more of like a religious thing anymore, because like that's the creation story. It's the story of the humanity. I don't know if like other cultures have any other ones, but that's what I learned. So it's not a religious thing. So this person wearing a bib doesn't have to be like someone Christian guiding. It can be Muslim imams wear that kind of like a clothing. They wear a hat, and also I think rabbis wear, like they have their kind of like a uniform in all religions, and I don't feel like it's only limited to those three religions. So this can be someone who is in higher authority, okay? Interpret it that way. That is right next to your heart. So the higher authority can be even a professor, like I mentioned before, because you might be an atheist and getting guidance from someone that you believe that actually their theories and their guidance is true. Can be a scientist, like I think Neil deGrasse Tyson, he has a lot of good theories about the universe and establishment and all that stuff, energy. So it can be someone like that. You're gonna close to your heart. This can be an inspiration coming to you about the subject. It's good to keep in mind to watch those people that are actually inspiring you. This can be also guidance coming from maybe if you have an advisor, okay? Like a higher authority of an advisor. And this doesn't have to be, like I said, a religious person, but I feel the spirituality in there. So this can be a spiritual accountant that you have, Let's dive into your tarot now. If you have like a specific question, subject, intention, desire, focus on that one. Let's get the advice for that. Let's see what's happening for you. Current situation we're going to start at, and where you're going with this mindset. Okay, we had the Nine of Pentacles. Current situation, this is actually, you are if you apply this to your life, I feel like this is how the things are going to be ending up. If you are feeling abundant, seeing resources, feeling gratitude, you're going to be able to enjoy all that stuff that the universe is actually bringing to you, okay? Even if you have something really bothering at this moment, maybe financially, when you start to see the things that are actually given to you, and we tend to actually bypass most of them, eyes, ears, tongue that we can speak clearly, the ears that we can hear clearly, those are actually blessings as well. And when you see more of those, this current situation is going to start improve in a financial way. Materialistically, you're going to start receiving a lot of success. When it comes to, are you on the right path? I feel like here, this Six of Cups energy, you see he was actually caring for his dog, and now he's actually wiser and better with the dog. So the dog is the subject that you're being loyal to, that you're pursuing, you're desiring, you want to make it happen. Can be about a relationship that you feel nostalgia about, maybe something that you always wanted, and you are on the right path by making that happen. And I feel like this is a lifelong dream. Can be a person, situation. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy again. Here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This can be a lifelong goal that you're pursuing, or maybe even like keeps coming to you. The universe is telling you, okay, it's time to make this happen. And that's why I keep sending you symbols. Basically, this is telling you are on the right path. But there's an obstacle in front of you. We have the Hermit here. Hermit is Virgo energy. There might be a Virgo, actually. Spiritual leader, like I mentioned here. Maybe you are taking so much advice and not application. Application is not present. This can be, I keep saying spiritual leader, but this can be also a therapist. Maybe you are actually, because I don't want to be like specifically mentioning who they are, because if they're watching it, they will know, from my family. So like, I know this person, let's say, and this person loves going to the therapy, loves getting the advice, but never applies it. It just keeps repeating the same cycle. Okay. So that can be the situation that is blocking the path at this moment, because, okay, the advice is coming, you're receiving it, but you are wanting for more. You're wanting more advice now. wanting more advice. I'll give you one example too from myself. This happens to me. Last year, I started learning guitar. Okay, classic guitar. I started with that. And I said, you know what? I'm going to learn electric guitar as well. I went out there. I got myself something basic, and I'm like, now looking at it, I'm just only playing classic guitar. I'm not really an expert in the electric. I need to be practicing more. I'm not doing it, but I keep looking at it. No, I need to get another one. I need to get a jazz guitar. Why? I can't even play it. Why should I? But we have that kind of like procrastination by filling the gap. Okay. So instead of just playing, because guitar is the guitar, if you play it, you play it. It doesn't have to be specifically a certain type of it. If like it's a bass is different than guitar, but most guitar is like, you can play along, you can practice. It's the finger practice is the same thing, but this is the thing I see here happening in the energy. Like you might be procrastinating by diving more into the spiritual part of the situation. Okay, that's what's delaying the situation. We have here though, Scorpio, you are a Scorpio, and what's going to be helping you is your decision making. This is death and rebirth. Okay, as soon as you say, we have like the red color here, red is passion, fire. When you're highly thought of, first of all, we're going to get more clarifiers here. Soon as you decide, okay, now I'm going to make this thing happen. I'm going to find the necessary resources. I'm going to actually connect with the necessary people and make this thing happen. And the progress will be starting to make. I feel like we have here actually 5 of Wands on the bottom and, okay, 8 of Swords. Okay, exactly. Like I said, you connecting with people is very important here because, the advice here is like how you're going to make progress. You have to stop seeing the empty bowls here. You got to start seeing what you have. Okay, that's the initial message. And I want to see what's the shadow side of it. You're only seeing what's in front of you because you might be actually tied up because of the competition or conflict, or maybe people opposing your ideas, telling you, oh, you're not going to make it. This is so hard. Don't even try it. Maybe you're actually dealing with those kind of energies, and doesn't have to be specifically as someone that you know. Maybe you're watching these things on TV that are actually telling you it's not really possible at this time, which can happen to the best of us time to time. Whenever our frequency gets lower, we tend to come across with those kind of information. And this may be putting you in a position of not being able to make a decision, because Two of Swords is indecision here. But the remedy to this, actually, we had a good fortune coming forward as your final results anyway. So 3 of Pentacles, finding your element, finding the people who are on the right path with you, maybe even not even like making a teamwork, only exchanging words, thoughts, and supporting each other's thoughts. This can be about buying a home. This can be about a new career. This can be if you're retired, maybe you want to travel the world and you're wondering how you're going to make the money, and everybody around you is telling you, oh, it's so hard. Don't do it. I went to Italy last year. It was a terrible experience. Maybe you're actually dealing with those kind of people. But let me tell you, the experience of the people actually depends on their own beliefs. Okay, you might have a blast when you go there, but okay, that's the advice coming forward. Find your element, find your own people. Let's see what we have here. You have a lot of hope when it comes to money. Shallow waters, anchoring yourself into a new dimension, a new reality. The most difficult part of a situation is over. You're upgrading to a higher level. This 6 of Cups can be indicated, okay, we have a short disease. And I feel like this is actually going to show up. You're on the right path, but you're doing something outside of your comfort zone. And your mind might pull you back into like a slowing down situation. This is like short disease can be actually you feeling a little tired and a little exhausted. You might not have full energy because like you're doing something different than what you usually do. And your mind really can put you in like a reverse gear. But I feel like here there's a secret admirer they are on the right path. They are on the support of your energy, like what you're doing at this moment, what you're wanting. And that person can actually help you eliminate that tiredness issue faster. We had a theft here. What is the main obstacle? Fear of not receiving what you're wanting or losing what you have. Chain of events that will affect your life. Maybe that's another thing, because I don't know if you have seen, there was a movie back in the day called Butterfly Effect. And you see like when as soon as the main character changes a decision, makes a different decision, the outcome changes 100%. It just turns out to be something very bad all the time. It's not ever getting better. It keeps getting worse and worse. So what happens is what you're holding yourself back because you might be afraid of there's something you're going to be actually cheated on, or you're not going to receive what you're wanting. The things are going to get worse, and you're afraid of the chain of events. But the thing is, the better the energy you put into, the quality of the energy that you put into your endeavors is actually going to bring that reset in your life overall, even in thought. And we have success in love, whatever that you're in love at this moment. It doesn't have to be specifically romance, but can be also, and you are highly thought of. So this can be someone really admiring you, loving you, supporting you, and they're going to be there for you. And the chain of events are going to be actually working very well, better than you can imagine. Very good luck, guys. That's what's coming forward. When you let go of what's missing and focus on what you have and multiply it, that's going to be, universe is ready. This is a big luck, great luck. The universe is going to bring the good fortune. June time, number 6, we have the 26 as well, can be your timeline to make this beautiful blessings happen, okay? Let's see what's the energy when it comes to your oracle, what your oracle wants you to know at this time. We have some angels in this deck as well. Let's see if you're going to get an angel. Oh no, you got the broken heart. And then on the bottom, we have the angel of balance and a woman holding a coin. So you know what this means? And I have the angel too. I need to pull it out. We have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. 4th chakra is heart chakra, your heart's desire, okay? Broken heart can state that maybe you are actually going through a broken heart era. Okay, that's healing now. And woman holding a coin can tell me maybe it's about the financials that you didn't really save and put it on the side. But angel of balance, we have the pyramids on the background, guys, shining like gold. This can be Temperance, by the way, Sagittarius energy, bringing a lot of balance. This happened for a reason, and you're gonna see why. The reason why. 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael is actually representative of your heart chakra, your heart space, your heart's true desire. So broken heart is healing through him. And your golden, like holding the golden coin, keeping it, saving it, growing it, energy will be showing up and coming forward, okay? Let's see what your spirit animal. We had a cardinal bird. Good news coming forward. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium, okay? To the balance, basically. That's what it's telling. Like, I feel like that's a fancy word for like balance it out. Your desires and spiritual pursuits, physical pleasures and spiritual pursuits. Like that trip that you want to take, maybe. Doesn't have to be like specifically Italy. I gave that as an example because I'm thinking about making a pasta today. But this can be about actually like Amazon, if you're wanting to go to like a spiritual places, those kind of like if you have a calling, it can be the key. We have the green again. Green is the heart chakra, by the way. This is your affirmation. I have the perfect living space. You're creating that if you are not even in that space at this moment. I see myself living in a wonderful place. It fulfills all my needs and desires. It is a beautiful location at a price I can afford. Guys, this is so amazing. Like if that's what you're desiring, this is a very specific message for some. You can use that I have the perfect living space as an affirmation to be finding yourself that place, like creating that space for yourself, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.